Okay, Jeremy, you said you were going to learn tarot reading. How's that going?
I mean, no, it's not. The really interesting part about you saying that is that my best friend, my ex-wife, bought me some tarot cards for Christmas. So I have some, and I'm gonna study it. Um, and what was really funny about that gift for both of us was that I bought her some spirit animal tarot cards,
Uh-huh.
and then so we actually both bought each other tarot cards. I am I'm in a transition right now. You know what I've been going through with
There,
this
there you go, Giamoni.
shadow, but you know what I'm going through with this divine masculinity shadow thing right now is pretty much enthralling me.
Yeah.
It's what I got to get through. Thank you, by the way, for reminding me about the tarot thing because that is definitely something I need to do. But I'm almost through this. I'm like really close to breaking through a really huge part of myself that's been holding me back. So
Well, that video you posted tonight, man, you hit it out of the park. You hit a grand slam. I personally think that's the best video you've ever done, ever.
wow, thank
That's,
you.
that's the way I
You
I
feel.
know,
mean, I guess thank you, but I mean, it was scary. Um,
You're really
I
bearing your
think that
soul. Yeah.
I
oh,
think
I'm gonna
it's
have to
really
listen to that.
Yeah.
hard. You know, honestly, you guys, one of the things that was the most prevalent is that we think that the things that are inside of our mind, the secrets that we hold, are actually secrets, and they're not. They are a part of all that is, and the energy that we give them.
Throw my
And
cards.
one of the things that really made it prevalent for me, that Naya told me even before this, is the only way that you can like strive forward to 5D is second to second to second. And what I really truly realized is that there was these moments where I was allowing that shadow part of me, because I thought that I deserved to be sexual. Like I deserved to be sexual because I'm not sexual. I don't have a partner, and I don't have someone to be sexual with. And I thought that, oh, it's okay for me to have that secret from everyone. And the truth is that that is one of the things that's been deterring me from ever having someone because I've allowed that thing to rule, that I've allowed that shadow part of myself to basically take care of me because I don't trust anyone else to.
Yeah.
And then but it's that part of me that's been literally destroying the way. This is another thing that's very important, is the way that I see myself is not important. The way that you see me, that's what's important. And I wasn't seeing that when I disrespected my divinity, I my vibration was not, it was not there for you. It was, you know, you could pay attention to it, but it wasn't uplifting you. It wasn't taking you to a place that we are all are striving to get to. You know.
Wow. Wow. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
Well, I got to tell you, the most amazing thing about the experience that I'm having with all of you, Maria, I love seeing your face right now. I see you vibrating like right out of the screen. But the most amazing, yeah, the most amazing thing is that the transparency, the no secrets, the light is taking all of our lives. It's taking all of us together on a journey. And it's not allowing me to have any secrets. And I think that's one of the keys that we have all like not seen, that we think that just because it's inside of our mind and no one else knows, that it's not important and that it's not actually affecting our reality. And it is. And for me personally, it's extreme. I actually didn't even realize how powerful my sexuality was.
Yeah.
It's been ruling my life. It's been ruling my life. It's been destroying my relationships. I'm lucky enough to have my higher self clean up every one of them. I don't have any that I can really think of sexual relationships I haven't cleaned up. But the point is that I've destroyed them all and I've had to clean them up afterwards. And I don't want to live that way anymore. I
Yeah.
want to create. I don't want to destroy.
Our thoughts are very, very powerful. I mean, our thoughts, we can send out healing. Kim does that. It's our thought. And if we think sexual thoughts or whatever, we're still putting that out. We're still projecting that. It's not secret. You may not see that. The universe sees it though.
All that is. You are all
Right.
that is.
Right.
And that's one of the
Look, we can lie a lot of people, we can lie ourselves, but I always say he got or she or whatever the unit got the video.
Yeah.
You can
they
show
got the video. They got
he
the
got the
video.
video. You can show, oh, I'm a very nice person, but if inside I'm thinking whatever, but I'm showing you something, but I'm thinking other, I'm not being coherent. And the
That's
video is already taken, it, it's all recorded. That's what I believe.
but
And
Maria, like, how can you create your life? Like, that's the thing. Is like you can't create your life if you're destroying it in that secret place. If you're destroying it in your shadow,
yes.
and we are you. That's the thing. That's the one thing I want to say about even like Kriel and about the way um that Naya and a lot of the women are defending femininity, and that we like some of us men are having a problem with, like, well, it's very simple. It's because this problem was not started by femininity, feminine energy. It was started by male energy. So the only way to counteract is to completely comply with feminine energy, is for the male to comply with whatever. And so, in other words, to create a space, an open space for them to be exactly whatever they want to be, and to not judge and to not fear and to not, and that's the kind of space that's the only kind of space that divine man divine masculinity can actually create a space for feminine energy to thrive. And I think that's one of the things that we fail to understand, is that we've been only surviving. We've been only in a survival mode. It's time to thrive. And so for feminine energy to feel safe and able to like completely expand itself in front of every single male that they meet, because listen, they don't need us to thrive. Okay, they tolerate us. So for us to create a space for them, we have to completely let them be who they are. And and so for me, I've realized that my shadow has been, it's not, my
No,
shadow has nothing to do with the
no.
women. The women are fine. My shadow is only keeping me from connecting closer and from experiencing the joy that I could be creating with on a platonic level, on a sexual level, whatever level it is. my shadow is only keeping me from creating the joy that I could be having.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
But boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. All right,
So we
Maria.
gotta integrate the shadow now. We
Maria.
have to
I
recognize it and we have to integrate it and love ourselves with our weaknesses, mistakes, and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I've heard you say integrate the shadow. What I say is like I don't know. I want to talk to you further about that because I don't. I'm hearing maybe hearing something different, but for me, shadow is it's not the enemy. I don't mean it's the enemy, okay? But you have to be aware of it and its power because what I'm realizing is that if I like my imagination, if I cure this problem with my shadow in my imagination, what's the next level of that, you guys? If so, let's say that I completely take my shadow out of my mind and out of my imagination. What's the next level? What's the shadow? What will the shadow do next?
Um, if you take it out of your mind, try to
If
not
if you
recognize
get
it.
if you get all of those like thoughts, shadow thoughts out of your mind,
It's gone.
what would the shadow do next?
Well, it's gone if it's out of your mind.
No, it's going to manifest in reality because it has no power anymore in your mind and in your imagination. So it's going to manifest itself in reality. And that's the next level of your battle.
Well, I mean,
Because now what I'm trying to say is now imagine if I completely, I don't have sex with myself for a year. What's going to happen is I'm going to be completely combated by amazing women, beautiful women that just want to have sex with me. In reality, it's going to bring that into reality so that I have to conquer that now. You see what I'm saying? it's it's like always going to be it's going to be another challenge for your soul to grow, for your divinity to grow. So in other words, if I conquer the beast in my mind, then I have to conquer the beast in reality, which is completely giving divinity and giving respect to every single woman that I meet. So, in other words, divine sexuality. So now I don't have to just conquer divine masculinity, I have to actually conquer divine sexuality so that I actually will never make love to another woman unless it's divine. So it just, it kind of like, it all kind of grows upon each other. Every lesson learns into a new lesson that's more divine.
sounds like a new video.
I think I just made it. I'm sure this is gonna. I love it.